Hey guys, welcome back. Dream Reaver 23 here. I guess I should do the intro.
Gentlemen,
Yay, intro complete. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Thanks so much for asking. I know you did. We're gonna start a new game. Survival. Spaced out. Let's go to choose. What's this one? There has been more stuff that's been added since I last played this game. So we're gonna see how long we last for. Radioactive ocean asteroid. Yeah, I'm down to try this. Sure, yeah, let's go. Got to build up our area. Alrighty, so we need some names for our characters. We also need to go through and pick some roles. We need an aficionado of digging. We need a builder and a researcher. Same groups that I always kind of go with. Let's re-roll. Increase in calories, but I don't like the destructive trait. Increase construction with a level 9 digging. That's actually not bad. Ugly Crier and Sticky Bomber. Cool. Construction. Can't do attacking errands, but a balloon artist and Ugly Crier. Also has an increased cuisine trait, which is nice. Better cooking. Vomiter, I always try to avoid Vomiter for stress reactions. Ugly Crier and Balloon Artist. The decreased bathroom speed, not terrible. You go 3.5. Let's call this one Who Survives. Nope. The luckless space pad. That sounds good. All right. So for digging, we are going to go through pull Galactic Elf, because Galactic Elf is one of the regulars that always pops into the stream on here. Not in here currently. We're going to have Pathogenesis for our researcher. And for our builder, the one who builds, we are actually going to go through and have Hawks in here. Well, let's go ahead and embark. Let's options, audio. Alright, so where are we at? Tutorial radiation, yep. Shifter 4. None in our immediate area, that's good. So we have some polluted water over here. Well, actually, I have quite a bit of water on this map, and it's all regular water. Got some aluminum ore. We have some arbor. Let's see, F1, oxygen overlay. There's some oxygen up there, but not much. Temperature-wise, we do have some warmer temperatures up there, but actually looks pretty decent. Okay, so let's figure out. That's a beta hive. I haven't ever ran into the betas before. So typically in cooler environments and radioactive, they produce enriched uranium whenever they eat uranium ore? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, well that's pretty nice to have. Oh man, it's been a minute since I've played. Alright, let's dig. For right now, we're going to stay away from that. I need to figure out where to put water. Alright, so we got some priorities set up. What's going on, Patho? Look! 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 Where is it? That's you! I put you in the game. You and Hawks and Galactic Elf. I'm trying to get a game plan for what I want to do and how I want to approach this. There's quite a bit of water and salt water. I've never played on this map type before. We are on I've heard about this game but never really invested myself. So it's a survival game, like it's a colony builder game. I've enjoyed it for quite a few years. But you have little duplicates that you can make out of your printing pod that you can go through. And you start off with 3. You're on an asteroid. And you're basically just trying to survive, right? And the whole thing is oxygen not included. So this is oxalite. It's a consumable ore. It will disappear. You have to go through and be able to create oxygen, water, food, resources, breed, animals and creatures. And survive long enough to be able to go through and send and I guess research and build up technology enough to go through and send a ship to a nearby asteroid that you can go through and get more resources. And basically it's like, see how long you can survive. The game, pretty much. Igneous rock. We got storage. And it has been quite a while since I played last. Probably 8 months. Oh yeah, people are gonna die. It's just how long can you get them to survive? And it's for random stuff, right? So it can be something to where they die from heat exposure, no oxygen, no food, going crazy, getting themselves stuck when they're building inside things. That's the most common, actually, for me, is them getting stuck inside of shit, and you're just like, what? Why? All right, so I need to figure out what we're gonna build. Or I should say how we're gonna build. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm directly in the center, aren't I? Alright, let's do it this way. I do a lot of planning on mine ahead of time to try to go through and make sure I get everything, like, I guess I should say use everything, like all the space that I can. So let's do this. You're so bad at these kind of games, you always lose oversight. It definitely can be easy to just kind of like lose yourself. You know what your goals are, what you're planning on trying to do, and all this stuff. I definitely don't want to start messing with the B right off the bat. Just because I've never dealt with them before, so I don't know how much of a headache they are. All right, let's. Elf, what's up, buddy? Good morning, sir. Look, we got you right here. I already put you in the game. We are playing some Oxygen Not Included and trying to see how long we can keep everybody alive for. Oxygen Not Included is the name of the game. 'Tis a survival game, sorry. Survival / colony builder. And I used to play it a lot on my other channel, on like Twitch and stuff like that, and I always had fun just trying to go through and see if I can keep everyone alive, or how long I could keep everyone alive for. How big of a colony we could build. Hey, Peto, I will try my best to keep you alive. You have a good sleep and all that good stuff. Thanks for checking it out and stopping by. Night, bud. Let's explore this way. $58 in a few weeks. Alright, looks like we got some more water down here. Ooh, what do we have over here? That is warm. And a lot of salt water. Ooh, we got carbon dioxide geyser. We got magma right here already. Dear God. One of the big reasons why I actually want to go to Hawaii and visit is I've always wanted to be, ever since I was younger, I wanted to be a volcanologist. I just thought that was like the coolest thing ever. So, just never got around to it. I also wanted to be a marine biologist. Another one that I just thought was really cool. Career. I might be able to dump quite a bit of this water. Well, let's see, let's see. It'll come out. Alright, so let's dig this down a bit further. Let's see. What's the base? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here. So I'm trying to build like a water, a holding tank for water, so I can go through and kind of dump all this water from up top. So bathrooms, room. 1, 2, 3. Got some cool pics a couple days ago of the lava near my tent. The 4-year-old lava is still so hot that when it rains, steam comes off like London fog. That's awesome. Alright, so this is our printing pod. This is our first little bit of stuff that we can get from here. Let's see. We can get a new duplicant. Rocketry, we don't need that yet. Farming and operating is nice. Slow learner, so it gets skills slower. Binge eater, balloon artist. For right now, we're going to skip on getting anybody new. We'll get some hatchlings. And let's go ahead and make this ladder set go down to here. We are going to need to get some more oxygen generation done soon. Yeah, we're just starting off. It gets more complicated. The more dupes you get, the more everything kind of going on. So we need to get this water all down here so we can continue to build. This is polluted water. This is regular water. This is salt water. You also have... So you have a lot of different liquids, a lot of different gases, a lot of different solids, a lot of different everything, pretty much. So I do want to build 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we do need to get some power going. We're just going to use manual generation of power. Get some batteries. Wire. And then we need to have a research station. Do some base level research. Yeah, Harry Mack has definitely got a lot of skill when it comes to the rhyming. All right, research. Let's start with this one so we can get advanced research pretty quick. It's true. So we're doing decent right now on oxygen, but the body temperature, because it's cold. Gotcha. Body temperature is halted. That's not good. It's all good, but I'm not even. I'm in Discord, but I'm not active in Discord right now. So. All right, now let's finish this out. So yeah, so this is going to be just our water holding kind of cell. And then we'll be able to get this water and this water and this water over here and drop down into it. I won't get any of the salt water or the polluted water yet, because if we use polluted water, there's F9. There's no germs in there, which is good. Gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, and then... supercomputer over here. Mini pod, don't need it. Furniture, don't need that. Research. get back to researching. I need mesh tiles. And we haven't increased any duplicate skills yet. Yeah, it gets complex pretty quick with the power consumption, research, power management. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So let's get these guys to open this up a little bit. And then we're going to dump this in here. Dump that in here. So then we can actually hover over this and see like the amount of kilograms of water in each square. So we have a decent amount of water in here. We'll go through and get this kind of like area over here tapped off. I'll eventually go through and be able to pull this, but for right now we'll just keep these to where they're kind of set. We do need to put a liquid pump down here. And some power cables down here. Yeah, so you can use water to make more oxygen. They have a couple different oxygen generation systems that you can go through and use with that. You can also use the water to go through and, like, we'll have to put in a whole plumbing system so we can go through and have wash stations and toilets and stuff like that that are not just composting outhouses. Actually need to clean that toilet. Move that up to a 7 for priority. You can use it to make farms. You can use it to make... It's a lot. But right now, the thing I'm interested in doing is getting this bit of water out of here. Nice. Alright, so now we got some duplicate skills. After they go up for so long, they do get better at different things. Elf, you are my digger. So you will be our digging aficionado. So you get a nice hard hat as well. Hawks, who is our construction guy. So Hawks will get a construction helmet, and Patho is our researcher, so researching will get our advanced researcher helmet. And those little upgrades allow them to go through and construct faster, and dig faster, and research faster. And what is going on with Hawks? What's he got going on? Sopping wet, hypothermia, low oxygen. Alright, research. Electrolyzer. Choose a blueprint. That's a no. We'll take the pip eggs. Pips can be rather annoying, but we kind of need them right now. Alright, got that bit of water. Do we have any? Alright, I need to adjust the schedule. This is what we don't want right here. See, this is purple. This is breathable gas, but it's not a lot. It's barely breathable. The bright blue is a thick amount of oxygen, a lot of oxygen. We got oxygen. That's going to be a hard push on their elf. Generally because laptops are made to be efficient power-wise. And Star Citizen is not made to be efficient power-wise. So it's a difficult one to push. Like, even so, if you go through and get, like, you know, the graphics cards and stuff like that they have available for laptops. If you have a 3080, you know, graphics card for desktop, or a 4080 for desktop and a 4080 for laptop, the laptop ones are generally seen as less powerful. They go through and create them with less power, so they don't have the same output. So it's just a hard one to go through and say, yeah, you know, laptop will be able to go through and run it perfectly fine. I'm sure there are ones out there that do run it. They just are not efficient in that side of it. You know what I mean? Balancing playing the game and longevity of the computer, maybe a tower would be better. What do you think? I definitely think going with a tower would be a much better solution for that. Just because on the sheer fact of just like upgradability, right? That makes it to where it's a lot easier as well. And being able to go through and upgrade RAM, upgrade, you know, power supply, upgrade graphics card, CPU, all that stuff tends to go through and give you a lot better longevity in a computer versus laptop. The good news is that, you know, a lot of the computer prices have come down for specifically things like graphics cards and stuff like that in the recent past. Whenever I bought my graphics card and stuff like that, it was like $1,300 for the 3070 Ti that I had in here before. And that's a rough one. When you're just going through and paying that much for a graphics card, whenever it should have been a $700 graphics card. Yep, no, that's true. Plumbing, let's get a pitcher pump. Research, let's start researching further on. Only reason why I'm getting a computer at all. Really just play Star Citizen, reveal, and revel in the ludicrous space game. Yeah! I mean, there are other games out there that can go through and benefit from, you know, having a more powerful GPU and everything like that, a whole, you know, computer and everything all together. But let's be honest, we don't play those games because Star Citizen. I don't disagree. Alexa, show me the backyard.
Okay.
Alexa, stop. The hard part is that, so for sticks, right, I have the VKB Gladiators with mounts, and the dual sticks, I think ran me about $600 or $700, $750, something like that, for the sticks and the mounts. I was set on playing Elite Dangerous, but when I went on the trip around Microtech with Kate, I was sold on Star Citizen. Yeah. I can definitely get that. That is a hard game to compete with. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to start building on this side first. 2, 3, 4. What was I saying? Right now we're building some rooms up here. Don't need you, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do need you. I was going to go for the large tech. I think it is with no pedals at about under $300 range. Large tech. Oh, Logitech. Gotcha. Name correction in the voice. Gotcha. No need to explain. The Logitech. Which one? The X52 Pros. So I've used the Cytec X52 Pros, which Logitech bought out Cytec years back, and I ran the Logitech X52 Pros, the X52 Pro HOTAS setup for years, and it's a really great system. It does work really well. I ended up going with the dual stick control setup because I wanted to change basically, and I really do like the dual stick functionality. A session, it depends. If I have not a lot of stuff going on that day, and you know, just kind of fucking around, I can literally sit here and play this game for 8 to 10 hours, and have before. That's kind of on the extreme end, but in general, I'll go through and play this for a few hours, 2 or 3 hours, and kind of get stuff taken care of and done. So far, we've actually been playing for about an hour so far on this build so far. So. It's definitely one of those games where you because of all of like the fine detail of stuff that you're doing, you just end up getting lost in the game, and you're like, oh shit, it's time to go to bed or time to wake up in the morning. I should be at work. Kind of shit. It's a really cool game though. I definitely dig this game, and like the little animations. There's a lot of love that was put on into this game. The character animations, just all the different stuff, and because of the level of complexity, it makes it to where it's yeah, it's done a lot of stuff. It's good. And yeah, no, I do the same thing. So like, I have my racing setup as well. So like, I'll go through and whenever I have stuff set up for different games, right? So I have a Fanatec wheel and pedals and stuff like that I use whenever I do like American Truck Simulator or any of the racing games that I have, a set of Corsa or things like that. And they're really fun, and I'll get into it, and I'll, keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. Generally, though, the thing that's nice about games like Oxygen Not Included, or like the games that don't require extra peripherals to go through and play, the nice part about it is that you're just like, all right, cool, done playing. I can go back and click back out to the desktop and good to go. I don't have to change anything. So. Research. Let's go ahead and bump this up so it's got them researching for a while. So we're doing really good on oxygen because we do have the electrolyzer going right here, which is converting water to oxygen and hydrogen. So that's why we have this little pink gas. The hydrogen is pink. You can use hydrogen for electricity generation, that kind of stuff. So. I make this. One, two. I could actually have 3 on there. Well, that would cost me... Alright, let's do that. "100 years ago, sitting in my little Starfire and Discovery freelance blog, dreamed about the game that offers only about half the stuff that SC is on the way to doing. Can't wait to see it all." You and me both, brother. That is one thing, like, and you know, a lot of people talk about that and go through it and kind of like it's the, oh, just everybody going through with the copium and everything like that for different things. I don't know. People talk a lot of shit about Star Citizen, but it's one of those things like, I am really excited for where it's going to happen. And I know that right now they're still developing so much stuff that's like the, you know, the background, the back end kind of stuff. You know, of developing all of this really cool, you know, background of the game, like the backside of it that needs to, the base of it that needs to go through and happen to make sure that, you know, everything else can be built upon it. It's just really cute. So right now we're adding in lavatories and sinks. What we also have to go through and get the plumbing side set up so it's can you know, be good to go. So I'm gonna have it to where there's gonna be 3 rooms, 2 toilets, and a sink for each like level, and then I'll go through and add. I'll go through and add another row up top here once I get this one done. Alright, and on this side we are going to need... what do I do all set up for my bathroom? We're going to need water storage. Okay, we need to research that. Oh, we're researching other stuff. Participants. It happens. That's that hard side of it. Like my channel, this channel is known as like a Star Citizen channel. So if it's anything that's not Star Citizen, people won't pop in here and don't check it out. Which I get. People don't want to go through and check out a game for, you know, something they don't know of or that they're not interested in. Got it. Cool. Not gonna hold it against them. Liquid bridge. Ranching and suit wearing, that's actually not bad. Destructive, Can't do building errands. Well, that cancels that. Alright, we'll just take food. Alright, they're almost due with that one. We'll let them keep going. We are nice and breathable. That is really good. This is super freaking cold down here. Negative 71 Celsius. Saltwater geyser. The water comes out at 95 C. 9.8 kilograms per second. That's pretty good, actually. I love going on adventures. Walking out to the property gate. What's up? Oh, that's messed up. Alright, let's change the research because right now I need water storage. This guy right here, liquid reservoir. And I need that water sieve as well, so. I might be able to use this polluted water and run it through a water sieve to purify it and then use it as the plumbing reserve. That wouldn't be a bad use for it. Is this liquid or solid frozen carbon dioxide? Yes, it is. So they also have, if you look under that, under the duplicate skills, they have this, the morale, right? So if you go through and add more research and more stuff that they have to learn to do or whatever, it actually increases their deficit for morale, and you need to go through and um, increase their total morale so that they can go through and overcome it, I guess is the best word for it. Separates mud. Okay, no, don't need that. So this is really cold, right against really hot. Why isn't any research being done? Yeah, so theirs is stress. So if we look at the status right here in the bottom, which way? You do have like things like their status of what they're doing, digging, inhaling oxygen. So like everything can go through and either add stressors or de-stressors to them, right? So if they are cold, they will have a stressor. If they're too hot, they'll have a stressor. If they aren't breathing enough oxygen, they'll have a stressor. If they're not getting the right kind of food that they like, they'll have a stressor. If they're wet from going through in the water, it'll be a stressor. Like if they're overworked, if they have too much responsibilities, I guess you could say, they'll have a stressor. Things like their commute being too long can go through and be a stressor. So like all that different stuff can go through and have a stressor. And then you can have de-stressors, like having their own room, having an actual bathroom, like with lavatories and running water, right? So plumbing, I guess you could say. Having showers, having a lit workspace. Right now it's bright, but actually if we go to like look at the light, this is the lit areas and the unlit areas. So we can see everything because that's how the game works. But these are all lit areas. This is a shine bug, which actually does provide light. But all of this stuff is like everything is a stressor or de-stressor. So yeah, it can add up quite quickly. Need to get them to research the water sieve. Very much. And I will be right back because I need to... I'll let this run. I need to go and feed the babies. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hot showers are marvelous. So we have our researcher researching water sieves. Which hopefully he'll hurry up and finish that. And then we need to go and get our plumbing done. So it's going to go into the water sieve first. I actually want to do this. Back to Star Citizen for a moment. My most watched content creator, even though he has fewer vids than most, is Voidy. Oh yeah, Voidy vids. Void's great. He's got a really good idea of what the content should be like. Jump down can get really crazy. Just because. Sorry, doing blueprint math. Gotta make sure everything's lining up properly. That's one thing for me that makes it difficult for content creation on YouTube is over analysis or analysis paralysis, like trying to go through and figure stuff out so much that you just kind of lose the function that you need to do. We haven't had anybody else come in for a while, so. Duplicate skills, Galactic Elf, super hard digging, upgrade the helmet, super hard digging, Hawks, improved construction, upgrade the helmet. Let's do field researching, advanced research. Gwen is a tidier. Agents has the intestinal fortitude of a giant. That he does. Agents is a cool dude. Oh, nice. We got our research done. So means we got some stuff taken care of. We got our water sieve. Ah, son of a bitch. I need one more space for it. I did that wrong. It definitely can be. Whenever I first started YouTube, I professionally, back in the day, which now I am not. Now I'm not a professional YouTuber, I would say. So whenever I was doing YouTube full time as a career, it was a lot easier at that point in time because that was back in the day of that was back towards 2011, 2012 kind of time frame. And in that space, you had a lot less competition out there, which made it to where it was, nice. But the overall landscape of the scene was a lot easier. So you can go through and just put up, you could just go through and put up things like just Let's Plays, Minecraft and stuff like that, specifically back in the day. And you were good to go. Like that was your content. That's what you did. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl kind of thing. Nowadays, it's a lot more difficult. People have become a lot more accustomed to, the content, the creation of it, all that process for it. So it's become a lot more involved and a lot more process going into it to go through and have good quality content. Some people just do come by it naturally, like their natural thoughts for it are very on point, and that can be a long-lived content, and that can be short-lived content. It can be something to where it really works right now, but it won't work in the future, kind of thing. And so that's where it comes into that difficulty side of it, of just trying to make sure that you're going through and creating quality content consistently. It's way too many C's. So right now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking this water sieve, which is under our refinement section right here. Water sieve produces clean water from polluted water using sand. Oh, fuck. Do we have sand? I haven't seen any sand yet. So we're going to put that water sieve up there. We're going to go through and provide power to it. We're going to go through and do our plumbing. I'm going to have to create sand. We're going to use our liquid reservoirs. Is it O? Okay, it is auto rotate. So to make sand, which I don't see any sand, there is actually some sand right here. We have sand. Or we can get to sand. It's going to warm us up a bit, though. And I don't want to go through and spill all of this salt everywhere, or this water everywhere. Oh, son of a bitch. Carbon dioxide. Liquid carbon dioxide, because it's freezing down here. Filtration medium missing. 10 kilograms of sand. Chlorine. Ooh. Liquid chlorine. Dear God. It's so freaking cold down here. Negative 100. Alright, so now that we got the sand, what we're going to do is we're going to see... We're going to put the sand in there. It'll start pumping as soon as I actually finish this, because I didn't, because I'm a dummy. So they'll start taking this polluted water, pumping it out. It'll go through the water sieve and pump into the reservoirs, and then provide clean water, well, purified water. I wouldn't say clean, still got germs. So it starts outputting water. That's going to go in and fill the rest of our tanks. And now they can poop and wash their hands. Without using the outhouse. It's not blocked. It said pipe blocked, and I was like, why is the pipe blocked? So then when they go to the bathroom, bloop, 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 bloop. We could go through and get a second liquid reservoir set up right here. The toilet thing and people say, oh, someday I like to take a shit. Could you possibly imagine feces loose in Space Star System? So, it's actually a lot further in depth than that. So, Chris Roberts wants it to actually have to where, you know, right now we have drinking and eating in the game. He does want to have it to where you do have to go through and, you know, take care of your bowels and stuff like that in the game. That's why there's toilets and showers. Like, there will be a hygiene aspect of it. So he wants it to be a full-on, like, living life inside Star Citizen eventually. That's been talked about a few times. And people are like, but why? And it's just like, but why not? Alright, and so we're going to get this to go up here. I would love it that if somebody goes through a pirate or something like that, goes through and blows up a ship, that a part of the cargo that's put out into the universe is the black tank. Let's see, how can we get this to work? They've recently said that they have approximately $650 per year of man hours to do. Actually finish the game. 650. $650 years of man hours? I don't know if the dollar sign needs to be in there. I was trying to figure out what she said. I believe it. And that's, as it stands right now, that's without them adding more shit into the game all the time. There we go. Now I can take this. Delete these, grab my pipes. I'm trying to get overflow so I can make sure to always have enough room for storage of the poo water. The purified poo water. Nice. I am not a big coffee drinker. I love the smell of coffee. Can't stand the taste of it. Weird like that. Everybody in my house is coffee drinkers. Not this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, get down from there. Generally soda. Diet Mountain Dew is my preferred drink. Has been for decades at this point in time. Can't be friends. Hey, screw you, buddy. That Mountain Dew's the nectar of the gods. I can't do regular Mountain Dew. Honestly, I can't do regular Mountain Dew. I do Diet Mountain Dew and have for, like I said, decades. Regular Mountain Dew, don't like the aftertaste. It's too sweet. It's got that like weird, funky aftertaste. That I can't do. Can't do Dr. Pepper is I can't do any dark sodas. Yay, my Colorado State taxes have been accepted, and my federal ones. Hooray. Alright, now let's get some storage functionality put in place. Vaping. Taxes for me, not for the dupes. Their whole purpose is just to survive. Almost got all of this polluted water out of here. Still no germs in it, so that's good. We're gonna have to get food set up here pretty soon. I actually have not had a cigarette in like 3.5, 4 weeks now, and it's driving me nuts. I smoked for 20 years and needed to quit, so I know vaping is not great, but I was vaping and smoking before, so vaping on the inside, smoking whenever I'd go outside. So I needed to quit something. I do want to eventually go through and come off of vaping as well eventually, but one thing at a time, man. One thing at a time. Yes, sir. Taxes, taxes. Gotcha. Lots of radiation in the crust. Yeah, for me, I was getting to a spot to where I just needed to. I have asthma, and it definitely didn't help. Smoking didn't help with the asthma at all. So had to figure out something. Send Hawks up with a nuke. Oh no, we need more sand. Alright, let's get a refinement and get the rock crusher. We'll set this up right here. Once that is cleared. Yeah, for me, it's just getting to that spot to where I'm, I don't know, having a harder time with it. I know I need to get out and work out a bit more. That's a hard one for me, too. Like, after spending so many years in the Army and you know, being forced to work out every day, I hate working out. Not a big fan of it, unfortunately. I do need to get back into the gym, though. I'm about 20 pounds over the weight where I want to be, so yeah, 25 pounds over the weight where I want to be. What do we have a lot of? What is our resources? What's our main raw mineral? We have a whole lot of igneous rock. All right, so igneous rock to sand forever. Those are all terrible. Alright, so we're going to let them do a lot of the cleanup that needs to happen right now. Just because. Not concentrated, no. So vape is typically PG and VG, so vegetable glycerin and propylene glycol. and then a flavoring agent. Nicotine is added in there. I use generally 3 milligrams of nicotine for my vape concentrate, my vape juice. It's 3 milligrams of nicotine. So basically, it breaks it down to where it's like, I think it's over the course of 10 vapes, like 10 pulls of vape, you'll get about 3 milligrams of nicotine. Most cigarettes, common cigarettes, and just typical tobacco, even hand rolled and stuff like that, generally runs around 18 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette. Granted, a lot of that is burned off without you inhaling it. But on average, most people get between 10 to 12 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette that they smoke. So it's less nicotine than in cigarettes. But also the other side of it too is that nicotine actually is really good for you. Nicotine does a lot of really good stuff for the body. It does a lot of chemical reactions in your head to go through and make it to where you feel better and everything like that. But also goes through and helps increase the production of like capillaries and stuff like that can go through and be benefited from nicotine. It can go through and help with like nerve damage and stuff like that, to go through and resetting a lot of nerve damage, a lot of nerves, and goes through and helps those to heal. Also does help reduce the impairments of Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's patients can go through and help with having longer times of lucidity, where they're, in the now, I guess. But the problem is that with most nicotine, you have to go through and have a carcinogen to be able to go through and get that. So the carcinogens, tobacco, the smoking part of it, everything other than nicotine is actually really bad for you. And even with vaping, it's not. They haven't had any really big conclusive studies to go through and say what the negative side effects are, but I'm sure there are negative side effects that comes with vaping as well. So the nicotine's actually is a good quote unquote chemical for your body. It actually does have a lot of good benefits to it. It's just all the carcinogens that you end up inhaling with the nicotine when you're smoking. I had to do a lot of research for it. So whenever I was going to school, whenever in college, on my one of my bio classes, that was my subject for research that I needed to go through and do. And there actually are, like I said, a lot of good benefits of nicotine. The one thing that sucks about nicotine is the addictive nature of it, the addictive quality for it. Propylene glycol, yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. A lot of people go through and say, well, propylene glycol, that's got to be bad for you. As an asthmatic, I use propylene glycol all the time. Propylene glycol is actually the main ingredient in albuterol inhalers, rescue inhalers. So both steroid inhalers and rescue inhalers use propylene glycol for the way for it to get into the body. Whenever you inhale it, it goes through, and that's propylene glycol is your main ingredient in inhalers. And then vegetable glycerin is what kind of gives you the clouds off of vape. The vegetable glycerin is FDA regulated as a cooking ingredient. So vegetable glycerin is FDA regulated. Propylene glycol is FDA regulated. Not saying that makes them to where they're good for you or anything like that. I'm not trying to go through and set on that bandwagon. I won't die on that hill. But it's a lot better than like the 5,000 other chemicals that are in, Camel cigarettes and Marlboro. So whenever I was smoking, for the longest time, I smoked American Spirits just because it's a bit more natural tobacco. But even still, that's not great for you because of the carcinogens. The problem with the vape is that I vape all the time. Panda! Where the hell you been, man? You ain't even online, brother. Brother? Brother? I was actually going to call you. I'm sure you went out riding today because it was nice today. Bro, we had those fires going through, and they were killing my eyeballs and my lungs yesterday. So that is Panda. That is my buddy Panda. Known him for years and years and years now. You didn't go riding today? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I wanted to go riding today. I was like, oh, 50-something degrees. That sounds nice. Go out for a ride, but then I'm still just nervous because, yeah, with the asthma. Those fires yesterday were destroying my eyes and my lungs, so. I figured I better not chance it this early in the season. All right, we're going to have to increase our power output. So let's make a little power center over here. So you're still doing like the daily commutes to school and everything on the bike? That's good. We are going to have to refine all aluminum ore. That's the only thing I have. How much coal do we have? We have some lumber. 561 kilograms of coal. That's all? Shit. We're in Colorado, both Panda and I. I don't know where the fucking fires were coming from. I'm assuming California, because that's a pretty safe assumption. Yeah, I can imagine. Will you just fill up already? Damn. What? No. I have not seen about that. But I did see that Diablo 4 has a release date of like June 19th or something like that. I need to pick up the my copy of that. Video leaked the data files, and then we've had the best sort of confirmation. They said soon. TM. What is TM? Is it Alt 0123? No. What is it? Alt 0174. That's trademark. Alt 0153. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time playing all the Diablos, but the Diablo 3 with the Reaper of Souls expansion and everything like that, I have, yeah, thousands of hours on. Oh, nice, Panda. I was actually thinking about picking that up and playing it again the other day. But, of course, I have not. So we went out yesterday, Panda, and got Rue her some bindings for her snowboard. So she's got now a full setup for her board. So she's got boots and bindings and a board. She's got pants and a bib and everything like that, and jacket, gloves, helmet, goggles, all that good stuff. So she's got a full setup for snowboarding. And today, she used her full setup, even though she had a rental. She didn't end up using the rental. She just used her full setup and had a great run today. So she's going to be back here in a bit. All right, we need to go through and get some... Oh, what is it that we need? Refinement? No, we got to research. Oh, no, we need an oxygen cleaner? What the... There it is, the deodorizer. And let's get our power going, because we need our smart battery. We don't have a lot of coal. Shit, we don't have a lot of coal here. Consumable ore. Bleach stone, rust, salt. There is no coal. Awesome. I know eventually I'll get up there and go snowboarding. I just haven't because my knees and back are screwed up from the army, so. I do eventually want to go and do that. What do I have available? Carbon dioxide geyser, that's really cold. Saltwater geyser. Something right there. Something right there. Something right there. Shit, power production, what am I going to do? Wood burner, hydrogen generator. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Well, so you have, there's an edge right here. So this is neutronium. This is like the edge of the map, so I can't go any further than that. This way I can go a bit further, but I haven't explored that far out there because I have all of this blocking me, so I need to go and get a way to get through that. I can definitely understand the cost and the drive being kind of a shitty spot. Rue's been having a really good time with it without having like any kind of elitism or anything like that with anybody around there. But I think that's also just like, you know, who you hang out with and everything whenever you go up. But the cost can be up there for the cost of like lift tickets and stuff like that. I mean, you're looking at pretty much like 80 to 100 bucks a day for lift tickets. Fortunately, we were able to go through and get her a really good board for cheap off of Craigslist. We paid 50 bucks for a board. It's, you know, like a $400, $400 board or something like that. We got for 50 bucks, and it was brand new, still in the packaging, like still in the wrapping. So that was nice. What the hell are we gonna do for fuel? What do you need to do to grow an arbor tree? Domestic growth, you need dirt and polluted water. Man. Yeah, for the passes and everything like that, here in Colorado, it's pretty expensive for the lift tickets and everything like that. So I think outside of lift tickets, with her board, her gear, her boots, her bindings, probably into it for about 600 bucks, 700 bucks. And then, yeah, so she goes through and gets the lift tickets or whatever at the end of the season, kind of for the next season. She'll go through and buy them. And I think if you get them in bulk or whatever, they're not terrible. They'll be like 40 or 50 bucks per day if you go through and buy enough, you know, like buy at least 5 days or something like that. So it can go down in price. It's just one of those things where right now we're also trying to go through and get some debts paid off and everything like that. We need power. I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with power. Nice, I didn't know you can do that, Panda. We are going to have to get some food creation going. Let's do a simple microbe musher. For now. I need more sand. So the things that we're waiting on right now, we need to get. We don't have any source of coal, which sucks. We need. So all of this is uranium ore, which I don't even know if I have the ability to go through and mine yet. I do have the ability to mine. Okay. Uranium ore. If we go into the research line, if we look at radiation technologies, we have the ability to go through material studies terminals. It's all like research based. It doesn't actually provide any power, last I saw. Like, there's no direct power, so you can go through and use some of the... So this produces a massive amount of heat. But it doesn't produce electricity directly. We could try to go through and use magma. To go through and create power, but we don't have any oil that I could see. If we don't have oil, then you can't go through and use that to make petroleum to use in the petroleum generators. We could use hydrogen, but we don't have enough water sources that are not... Like, we have this one up here, which is a saltwater geyser coming out at 95 Celsius. We have the carbon dioxide geyser coming out at negative 48. No, wait, what's it coming out at? Negative 55. This cold is creeping up too. I actually need to... Where's that bit of research? Let's get the research for the insulated block. Wait, why was that a source of controversy? That sounds like a great use of lava and water. I fail to see how that's... Why would that be a controversy? Can't be using this lava, bro, to make steam power. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. White man bad, say no more. Of course. Oh, didn't want to get the bees in here. Solid nuclear waste. Is that bad? Yeah, the soundscape for the game is really, really nice. Man, looks like we're about to run out of food. Thank you. Somebody get over there on the power generation. So with this in place, once we get all this water mopped up as well, it should allow us to go through. Seriously, why is nobody making anything? Somebody needs to make food. Priorities. Cooking. Oh, it's because it's hawks. Pennies. already doing stuff. Thank you, Quinn, for getting out there and making food. When I was GT racing, I would turn the music down or off and just vibe with the car sounds. Kind of put me in a better groove. It's true. That'll help. Lord of Blood. Someone's going hungry. Someone's going hungry. Alexa, show me the backyard.
Okay.
Alexa, stop. Alright, and we'll mop all this up so we don't have water that will end up having a cooling effect on us. Because everything matters in this game. Temperature control, power control, all the controls. How the hell is it unreachable? Yay! All good now. Well, mostly. Alright, let's go ahead and save it there. Got a little 3-hour stream going. Well, I'll say a little. 3-hour stream going. I got a lot of stuff to figure out still on this one, so we will go through and pick this one up another time. I might be back on a little bit later, though. I am going to hop off here because the wife should be home soon. Want to be able to see her when she gets home and listen to her, see all the fun stuff she had to do, or she got to do today while she was snowboarding and everything like that. So, that is going to wrap it up for now. I do appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. Elf, have, an awesome time living on beautiful island of Hawaii. Panda, good luck against the Lord of Blood. And, call me sometime or hop on Discord or something. And good luck with schoolwork and everything like that. That is first priority. Until next time, this is the Nerdy Gentleman, reminding you to game happy and fly safe and all that other good stuff. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.
Gentleman.